Hi Year 1, I hope you're all well and you had a lovely weekend. Don't forget to look at the daily schedule for this week so you know exactly what lessons you're doing, and you can find that on the school website in the Year 1 section of online learning. Also, don't forget to keep emailing in your work to the Year 1 email address. Today in PSHE we're going to be talking about the future, but before we do that, I want to share some of the great posters on mental health I saw last week. Well done Idris, you made a great poster about mental health and I love your drawing of the brain. Well done Yusuf, you also did a great poster and I love that you drew little pictures to show different ways you can support your own mental health. Well done Reese, you made a great poster too and you wrote some different feelings people feel and also different ways you can support your mental health. Well done Dennis, you wrote some great ideas about mental health in some excellent handwriting. Well done Aditi, you also wrote some great things about mental health and I love your drawing of Timmy the Turtle. Well done Tiana, you answered some questions about mental health excellently and you drew a picture at the end of your work too. Well done Zayn, you also made an excellent poster on mental health and I love your drawing of the brain. And well done Bathanan, you used Timmy the Turtle's template for the poster and wrote some excellent ideas in your super neat handwriting. Congratulations if you got a shout out. Remember, don't worry if you didn't, I just chose some names out of all of the amazing work I saw, so please do keep emailing your work into the Year 1 email address. First of all, you'll need to write the long date on the top line of your page. The date today is Monday, the 18th of May 2020, and underneath that, please may you also write the title, which is Talking About the Future. You can pause the video while you do that. So first, I want to think about star qualities. We are all unique and there are lots of things we are good at which make us special. What kinds of things could be star qualities? So I'll give you a quick example. I think being kind is a star quality, so kindness is a star quality. What kinds of things do you think of which could be star qualities? Can you pause the video here and tell your adult your ideas? So I'm sure you came up with lots of things. I'll just give you some examples that I've thought of. Being funny, being generous, being honest, being friendly, being supportive, being respectful, being fair, and being positive. So those are just some ideas. I'm sure you had a lot more that were all along those lines too, so well done. So with those star qualities in mind, what are your star qualities? I want you to think of at least 3 star qualities that you have. I know that everybody in Year 1 has a lot more than 3 star qualities, so if you can think of more, pause the video here and tell your adult what your star qualities are. Well done. So now we're going to think about a positive learning attitude. Being positive means focusing on the good things and always being hopeful. Having a positive attitude means you always look for the good in any kind of situation and you ignore the things that might be negative. So with this in mind, what does positive learning attitude look like? So these people on the screen all have a positive learning attitude, so let's see what they have to say about their learning. I want to try my best with this learning task. If I keep trying, I will improve. By learning from mistakes, I can get better. This is a new challenge for me, and I like learning new things. I can't do this yet, but I will. So these are all positive thoughts about learning. So even if something is challenging, you can try your best, and I'm sure you will achieve. So what learning do you enjoy most? There are some things that different people find easier or more difficult than others, and that's okay. Can you pause the video here and think about what learning you really enjoy doing, or what learning you don't enjoy as much, or what you find difficult or something like that? Pause the video and have a think. Is the learning you enjoy most also what you find easier to do? Sometimes we enjoy things less if we find them more challenging. If we use our positive learning attitude, we can do well with those tasks too. So maybe you really enjoy maths, so you said that you loved maths the most and it was the easiest for you to do. And maybe you find reading a little bit harder, so you don't like it as much. But if you have a positive learning attitude, you can practice your reading, you can improve with it, and soon you'll love all of your learning just as much. So try and stay positive as much as you can. Now, thinking about jobs, what kind of jobs are there? People do different kinds of jobs, which is really exciting. How many different jobs can you think of? Can you pause the video here and discuss with your adult whatever kind of jobs you can think of? So there are loads and loads and loads of different kinds of jobs. I'm just going to show you a handful of examples on the screen. A firefighter, a paramedic, a musician, a doctor, a waiter or a waitress, a lifeguard, or a police officer. So maybe you came up with some of the same ideas as me, or I'm sure you had lots of your own ideas as well, so well done. So Timmy the Turtle's asking, what do you want to be when you grow up? I've come up with some questions to help you answer Timmy the Turtle, because that's quite a big question. What are you interested in? What do you like doing? Think about the favourite subjects that you thought about before. What are you good at? Think about the star qualities that we thought of. And what would you like to be when you grow up, and why? So Timmy the Turtle seems very interested in wanting to know what you want to do in the future. So can you answer these 4 questions in your books so you can think about what do you want to be when you grow up? You can pause the video while you do that. So also there is a describing game you can play. So you can find these cards on the website or you can make them yourself at home. And all you need to do is share the cards between the players, however many players that you're playing with, and take turns to describe the jobs that are shown on the cards so that the other players can guess from your description. Remember to keep your cards hidden from the other players. So if you like to, you can find these cards on the school website, or you can make them yourself, and it's a really fun game to play. If you do play it, take some pictures, send them to the Year 1 email address because we'd love to see them. Well done for all of your hard work again today, and thank you for answering Timmy the Turtle's questions. I'm sure he's really interested to read your answers. Please also share your answers with your teachers and email your work to the Year 1 email address. Remember, if you want to play the describing game, you can find the cards under Year 1 in the online learning section of the school website. And if you don't have a printer, that's fine, you can just make the cards yourself. But it's a really fun game to play, and you can also practice using your adjectives and all of your language skills when you describe the jobs. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.